All right. Start this evening right. Evening, everybody. Apologize. There we go. All right. Let's go with this and let's start. Um, this young lady last week. Salute to you, family. Good to see everybody in here tonight. Brian Will in the building. Thank you, Brian. All seriousness, let's get this started with this dead wench race trader. Any way you want to call it, this young woman represents what is wrong with black women in America. Okay. And the title of the show tonight is Are Women Like This Dangerous to Black American Men? Raven says, Go Bengals. And if you didn't know, this young lady last Thursday, about 9 days ago, tried to set Martin Luther King's birthplace to burn it to smithereens by the orders of the imperial wizard and the white supremacist. And she almost got away with it. If it wasn't for some good Samaritans, especially two retired New York City Police Department cops, she would have got away with this. And she would have died too because she was soaked in gasoline. And you know the sad part about this young lady is, me and Raven talked about this last week, and I said, Raven, we, if you guys know about divesting women, you know where she got her marching orders from. And boy, was that judge hard on her. And she passed all the psychological tests with flying colors. And like I said, women like this is the reason why our culture is dead, basically. I mean, and are these divesting women dangerous to black men? That's the question I'm asking tonight. I mean, should guys look at her and just go, she's just a woman, a young lady scorned, or is it going to be more young ladies like this one in time to come? You know what I'm saying? This woman's very dangerous. I mean, this young lady, just look at her eyes of evil. Okay, that's called a woman, a young lady that couldn't handle what the black man can provide. And a lot of black women are like that. They can't handle what brothers like us can provide. There's a lot of good black men out here. Black men who are honest, who are contrite, knows how to treat women right. But it's always women like this that have an agenda, believe that the white man or any other man is better than black men, and they got so much hate built up into them because they hate themselves, most of them, that when they snap and pledge themselves to our biggest rivals, now she's going to do a lot of hard time in jail. It's going to be for the formidable future for this. And let's be honest, guys. Would you would you mess with young women that look like this, guys? Would you? Would you even be embarrassed to even kick it to bed wenches? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know I wouldn't. I'll tell you that right now. I mean, you couldn't pay me to be even near a bed wench. I mean, I could smell the stench of a bed wench uh, from here to Saturn. I'm not lying about that. And these women are dangerous. I mean, these women now have pledged themselves to uh, white supremacy, which most, in my opinion, most black women have. Let's just keep it a gazillion. I mean, these women, like this young lady here, are the most dangerous women to black men, especially young black men. Okay? And, you know, these women are going to strike where black men are. You're talking barbershops, you're talking urban stores, you're talking sneaker stores where you buy the latest Jordans. And I feel these women are dangerous and that this is just the tip of the iceberg. Imagine if she would have burnt that house down and burnt herself to. Imagine that. How much of a tragedy that would be. You know what I'm saying, guys? I mean, it's a problem that black men should really look at in the formidable future. I'm dead serious about that. I mean, this is nothing to laugh at. And I see here a lot in New York City how these women have transformed to be part of the family of the supremacists. And what they always feel white man is the right man. And any other man. And we are the target of blame, abuse, no matter how these women lives go wrong. They always never taking responsibility or accountability and always blaming the brothers for their problems. Well, maybe if your sorry asses would have worked with the brothers, you wouldn't have got passed around when you begged the other side to be part of the crew, and you wouldn't be spending most like the rest of your life in jail. Which this young woman is gonna spend a good part of her life now. 26 years old, former midshipwoman in the Navy, and now she threw it all away. I don't know what her problems were towards black men, but again, to show her loyalty to the imperial lizard. Canes, no sports in here tonight, bro. I'll do sports Tuesday night when I come back. Off tomorrow, be back Tuesday night. We'll do the aftermath and whatever. Again, uh, this will be a problem moving forward. And I know that a lot of brothers better think deep. We just had a couple of incidents in some of these spaces in the last 10 days. So, you guys better pay more attention. And let me also say something else. Okay, and I've been saying this all week. It's amazing how these dumbass, weak black men, and that's what they are, dumbass, weak black men, um, are giving these hoes, like this one right here, uh, hundreds of dollars in funds. Guys paying for luxurious trips for these hoes. And yet, you have nothing to show for it. It's unbelievable. It's stunning, if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? So the divestors, and by the way, where are the swirling and divestment community and the sisterhood when it comes to this? Where are they? Making giant pans of macaroni and cheese and diarrheaing on themselves? Where are these hoes at? Seriously, where are they? You hear crickets right now. I don't know what they're doing right now. They're chasing Zaddy and Rico and Lee Lang and Saeed. We know they're doing that. But it's Keynes, this is all the same person, bro. On the top left, that was her, I guess, after she got out of the military, okay? The one on the top right was her beginning to dip her toes into the pool with swirling and divesting against her own community. And the bottom is her mugshot after she tried to burn down King's birthplace. And that's the same woman, believe it or not. You can look at the eyes, Keynes, and look at the evil in this young lady. And you know the problem, you know the sad part was when they tackled her and held her down, the brothers did the right thing. See, if that was a white guy, they would have put the knee in the neck, and God knows the brothers held her down. And of course, you had the mammy in the group, in the audience, thinking that these guys was trying to hurt the woman. And I'm gonna kill black women on that in a little bit. I'll get to that. How these damn mammies just can't mind their own. Ain't there's a woman in your community that she shows her ass by being Miss Mouth, that she always got something to say and act so kind with people outside the community and try to roll her eyes at you because you're a black man? Can't you, don't you can't stand those ratchet hoes? Seriously, I'll kill them one night. I'll do a show on those bitches one night. I promise you. I'll get their ass too. Can't stand hoes like that. But anyway, back to this. Yeah, Kings, this is the same young lady. These 3 pictures are her. That's why I did it like this. And they were very nice to her. You know, the cops. She glared at the Atlanta cop, the brother that asked her why did she do what she did. And then when the mammy tried to check on her, she was because she threw her hands at her, and the mammy backed off. You know, because this black woman, I shouldn't call it black woman, this bed wench, let it be known that so basically she turned heel and then was brought back to reality. Yeah, excellent synopsis. Yes. See, once she turned heel, so now she knows she's gonna get the book thrown at her. I have Raven earlier this past week trying to sing a song for this bitch, and I'm looking at him like, nigga, are you serious? And this is what I tried to do last week. And by the way, there will be no more talking about women in my platform unless I'm doing a topic on women like this one right here, this psychopath. Other than that, there'll be no women talked about in my room. I don't care for it. I don't mingle with them. I just in here. For the meanwhile, this is a sports channel, but I've taken out Saturday nights because college football is done. No one cares about the NBA. Hockey I do, but hockey I'll have crickets. I already got crickets, god damn it. Why do I need more? So but yeah. I cannot believe this is the same woman, but it is. This is the same young lady in these three pictures. And boy, look at her eyes in the mugshot. Boy, if she would have pulled it off, let me tell you something. If she would have pulled it off, uh, Bubba and the boys would have found some chump change to get her legal fees paid. But because he didn't carry out marching orders, I gotta find out. Let me find out what part of Florida this young lady's from. Because she drove all the way from Florida, and no way in hell this young lady had a clue where Martin Luther King's birth house is. So you know the Imperial Wizard and the boys put her up to it. You know they did. You know what I'm saying? So tonight, what I'm talking about more than anything else is, are women dangerous like this one towards black men? And my answer is definitely. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Okay. Me. Let me find something. Well, I'm looking at this. Okay, I got her name now. Find out what part of Florida this young lady is from. Let me see. Okay. Let me find out. So tell me right here all I need to know about this girl. Boy, she looks crazy, doesn't she? All right, I'm not Floridian, but this young lady is from Brandon, Florida. So this young lady drove up from Brandon, Florida. Hey, Canes, let me know how far is Brandon, Florida from you. She drives all the way from Brandon, Florida to Atlanta to carry out her marching orders. You gotta be kidding me. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be kidding me. That this woman, I don't know where Brandon, Florida is. That's on the west coast of Florida. So that's a hell of a drive, right? From the west coast of Florida all the way up to Atlanta. I'm gonna bring Raven up in a second. over there, Manzano's territory between St. Pete and Lakeland. Oh man. A 10-hour drive depending on traffic. Okay. Let me get Raven up here and whoever else would to pull up for this. I mean, this is crazy. And the question's a good, honest question. Is she dangerous to black men? Women like her. I mean, goddamn, you saw that young lady pouring the gasoline, bro. It was like, forget a woman's, a bitch scorned. It was more like, motherfucker, I want to kill every nigga I see. You can't make this shit up. Let me get Raven up here. Goddamn. It's like, I mean, my God. And you know, the eerie thing was about this young lady. And when you heard her being questioned by the judge, she said she had no remorse. She had like a I don't give a F attitude. My white Lord and Savior gave me my orders, and I tried to carry out my marching orders as much as I can. And wow, she would have burnt up herself if she would have lit that match. But these women are dangerous. I mean, just look at the metamorphosis of this young lady. That was her in the top left when she got out of the service. That's her in the right, top right, when she was about to go swirl and divest to prove her loyalty. And this is the results right there at the bottom. What's up, Gaines? Yes, she was in the Navy. She did her duty in the Navy. Yeah, she did her duty. And like Raven said last night, she's gonna lose all of her benefits, bro. It's like, god damn, bro. I mean, was swirling and divesting that good, girl? It meant that much to you, but now you ruined your life? Oh, you effing kidding me? Really? Let me tell you right now. The way it's going in this society, it's only going to get worse. For you brothers out there, it's going to get worse. And God forbid other women from other ethnic groups start divesting as like a craze, bro. This whole world's gonna be one effed up place to live in for men, bro, of all nationalities. Right now, it's just the white and the black men going for it. White men are going through it too. See, white men know that black women worship them. And bro, if you were a white guy, right? Or if you were a guy from another race, right? And a whole what would you call it? A whole group of one ethnic group of women hate their men so much that you can have them for free. Of course you would take it. Of course you would take it. You would take it and don't even look back. Hey, Keynes, she ain't gonna get a good job, bro. They're talking 30 years for this hoe, bro. She's not gonna get a good job. Link is in the chat. Anybody want to pull up? Yo, she's not gonna get a good job. She ain't gonna get nothing. Especially if it was Martha Luther King's birthplace. Are you kidding me? That would be like somebody here burning up Edgar Allan Poe's house, bro, which is here in New York, man. I'm good, 305. Good to see you, family. That's how it will be like. Here in New York, someone burning up Martin Luther King's house. I mean, excuse me, not Martin Luther King. Edgar Allan Poe's house. Let me take a look at the football game. Right. Look at Detroit's going to kick a field goal. I love the camera angle by the NFL Network. So, anyway, back to this. Yeah, her life is wrong. No, she hasn't. She from her talking to the judge. That's why the judge gave her no. The judge gave her no bail because of her attitude. She had a very condescending attitude, like she didn't care. She was glad to carry out marching orders by the white supremacists and Ethan and Kyle, and she would have paid it off. She would have pulled it off. What's up, Fins? What's up, CB83? Say what's up to him in Miami in the chat. No, yeah. That's more for Canes and for 305. Me, I'm not even thinking about college football right now. I'm not even thinking about it. Whew. And what these women are just dangerous right now. They are a problem. And they can strike at barbershops, they can strike at eateries, they can strike at clothing stores, they can strike at Foot Lockers. Because East Bay went out of business, so they can hit at Foot Lockers, where brothers love to buy their 2 new pair of Jordans every payday. And it is a major problem. And I'm just glad that I'm one of the good guys and all this. I don't have to worry about women like this, because I know women like her are the face of evil. Just look at those eyes at the bottom. 305 says he gives him the creeps. Can you imagine if you're a 26, 27-year-old, you're looking at her on the left, and you're going, oh, okay, I got a date with this. Okay, fine. Let's have some fun. I try to crack some jokes. Yeah, man, Slowface, pull up, bro. Drop the link, man. Pull up. Let's go. Let's talk about this psychopath and how dangerous are bed wenches and divestors and women like this to black men in the future, especially young black men. I mean, hey, I'll let you guys up in a second. Ooh, boy. I mean, just looking at her eyes and watching the video of this young lady, and I wouldn't say feel bad for her, but what you come away from when you watch the video of this young lady is, yeah, she can attack you at your car too, yeah, is that she sounded like a little girl. Really. She didn't sound masculine. She sounded like a kid that threw her life away. And you know that Bubba and the boys passed her around. That's part of the initiation. You know, divestors can tell you that's part of the initiation to being with those guys. You know what I'm saying? So she's gonna do a lot of time. A lot of time. And it's insane, bro. Let me get you guys up here. And let me tell you, there's millions. I mean millions of black women, just especially young black women, just like her. Yes, right. Abby can attack you at church. Yeah. Imagine you're a church going guy and you're a good guy. You know, you and your buddies, and you're about to go play some basketball on a Sunday, and you get three of these savages, of these female savages, throwing Molotov cocktails in the gym. Slowfist is hungry right now, so he's gonna find himself something to eat. You know what I'm saying? And you know that these type of women are dangerous. I mean, these women are a problem. And the scary thing for black men is that they're growing by the minute. By the minute. And these black women have to be put on notice. Have to be. I mean, this is just crazy. I mean, look at her with the blonde hair trying to pull it off for white Zaddy. And I'm telling you now, if she would got away with burning that house, they will have a legal team to get her off. They would easily have a legal team for her. I mean, they will easily have a legal team for her ready. You know, but like I always say, when you're dealing with Glenn Tuttle and the boys, Glenn used to be one of the main imperial wizards back in the 1960s of the good old boys down there, KKK Keishas, man. You guys got to understand something. It's over for black men, black women. It is. And what's the percentage now, fellas? 54% of black men 16 to 67 are childless. You know, a lot of them and dateless. Abby versus Glenn Close. You know, I mean, so many black men with no gateway to start a family with their own women is crazy. And then everybody gets on the passport bros because those guys see the handwriting on the wall when it comes to these women. And we're going to do a show after New Year's. We're going to do one about black women, about their worship for white Zaddy and for Enrique and Ahmed, and of course Lee Lang. And I should put a Nigerian up there. They love these Nigerians too. I know you see it here in New York, bro. It's like, but you know what? In the long run, the American black man, right now he's about 17 years old. In a decade, he will come out the big winner because he will have his money together, and things are going to get even worse in this society. I can tell you that right now. Things are going to get worse when it comes to prices and the cost of living. And you know, my nephew is planning on leaving for a while. You know, take a little. He's looking at going to Guyana for a little bit in the summertime. just to get a feel of the black woman there. I'm one of these guys. If I was just a little younger, I would go where me personally, I would go where black women are. You know what I'm saying? Canes, these type of divesting women are all over New York City, bro. This woman right here, this this woman right here is the face of New York, bro, for females. God damn. Oh man, these women are so goddamn warped. And these are young women. This is not the 50-year-old hag that wants to be, just because she could wear her panties right, that she's, what you call those old bitches that date younger guys? Is it cougars? That's what it is? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Nightmare on Elm Street starring Happy. I'm gonna leave that alone. But seriously, there's plenty of them in New York, yeah. They're all over the place here in New York, these type of women. And I am so glad I don't chase young women. Thank God. You damn right, I say to myself, and I don't blame you. Thank you. God damn. Man, how many relationships my attitude cost me and I don't regret? I'm dead serious. And boy, a decade ago, bro, goddamn, bro. It's amazing. Again, when you reinvent yourself and you lose a lot of weight and you think the whole world is yours and it's not. Then you got to end up dealing with these hoes. There's a saying in the black community here in New York. It used to be back in the day. When you go to bed, keep your left eye open, cause that boiling pot of water is coming at you at 3 a.m. That knife is coming at you. That blade's coming at you around 4 in the morning. When you think everything is okay with your bitch back then. What did they call them? What did they call those women back then? God. Oh, when you thought that you and your so-called wifey was okay back in the day, bro, and you hear those horror stories, man. God damn. And then you got there with sick bed wenches like this bitch here. Are you kidding me? Man, brothers, especially you youngsters out there, you guys better be on guard, bro. Because these young women have gone wild and they are not ashamed to throwing their asses out there. By the way, our next show in 2 weeks, because we got big NFL weekend next weekend, so I will be doing the games next weekend. I will not be taking a weekend off because of boring ass football. Okay, I'll take the week off, then we'll come back with a great show. And that show is gonna be about white niggas who dress and act the fool for these black women for the sisterhood, and we'll do that in 2 weeks. It's going to be great. We're going to ring in the new year with that show, where I want niggas to pull up and just go hog wild on the white nigga, and we're going to do that in 2 weeks from tomorrow night after the football game. Is Jordan Love versus I guess the Viking quarterback today on Sunday Night Football, and when that game is over, we'll go right into Niggaland-Episode-3, and we'll kill the white clown nigga. What's up, Slophius? What's up, Darth?
Can you hear me?
Crystal clear, bro. Go ahead, fam.
Okay. Yeah, man. I just came up. I can't stay for too long. I'm gonna be in the clouds though. But yeah, man, that's crazy, man. It's this whole situation, man. It's hard to warp somebody's mind that much from just being a regular citizen serving your country to doing that. It's kind of hard to warp somebody's mind like that. So she probably already had some deep seated thoughts that she was thinking, man.
Yeah, and Keynes asked me. Keynes for was three different women. I said, that's the same one.
Yeah, she probably already had this mindset before the whole thing popped off. She probably was before she even met them. She probably thought niggas weren't shit. So you know,
Yeah, bro. Something triggered her to show her loyalty to White Zaddy. Something did. She got passed around by a couple of them for the initiation. And
yeah.
no way from a woman from Brandon, Florida, knows where Luther King lives. Those white supremacists gave her marching orders, and she was seconds away from not only pulling it off, but burning herself up too to show her loyalty to White Zaddy.
Hey, I'm gonna say this, Mace, and you might not get it because you probably. I mean, I know you've been around bed wenches, but you probably ain't, like yeah. So you see in the first picture, right? Her face is kind of chubby,
Hmm.
and that's when she's probably in the military. You know what I'm saying? And she probably still messing with black dudes. She got
Hmm.
the weed. She got the weave and all that, but it's kind of brownish red, so it ain't too out there. Okay, now you see the picture next to her. Her face looks a whole lot skinnier,
Yeah, yeah,
and she has blonde hair.
yeah. She was trying to divest back then. Yeah,
Exactly. And one thing I know from dudes who be, running through these so-called divestors, the main thing they like to do is give them coke. They like to get them coked up.
really.
Man, yeah, yeah, yeah. Man, bro, I knew like two cheerleaders. One from the Hawks, one from the the Hawks and the Falcons.
Hmm.
Both of them was cool in college, and they pretty much was like on that, like they was on that like super hard, like I use a black dude for a free meal, but I'm gonna mess with these white dudes. And every last one of them in their crew pretty much got coked out and slutted out, and they popular now and stuff. But yeah, pretty much when you on that coke, you lose that weight. You see how the first pic it look like she's still messing with niggas. That second pic, you could tell something going on. She looked skinnier. This
Yeah.
third pic, she looked crazy. And why would she look crazy? Because them dudes ain't fucking with her like that. They done with her ass. And now she had to try to pull something extra in her mind to get her back in their good graces.
Now you have ran into hoes like this, right?
Yeah,
Divesting hoes.
yeah.
I'm curious. Do they talk shit to you because they feel that they got the Iceman, that is ISIS coded dude, uh, slowing her out, as Platinum would say?
Yeah, in my experience, yeah. Like even if they like nice and cordial, they'll still have that undertone like, yeah, you just a nigga.
Fascinating.
Yeah. Like I said, bro, I know one like former Hawks cheerleader, one former Falcons cheerleader. And they was best buddies and they was both on the same shit.
And what's up with them now?
I'm pretty sure they done, I'm pretty sure. Well, I don't know. I don't keep up with sports like that, like unless it's,
Yeah,
outside of Atlanta. I ain't fucking with,
but they still
I
worshiping.
don't fuck with Atlanta sports. But
They
I don't
still,
know. They
yeah,
might still
yeah.
be
I
cheerleading.
wouldn't
I don't
fuck
know.
with bitches like. Yeah, I wouldn't be fucking with hoes like that either. You know, I would.
Yeah, I don't know. They probably still are on the same shit, bro. They probably still are on the same
Yeah,
shit.
because one thing about women like that, black women like that, once they go that way, they stay.
Yeah.
Even if shit don't work out, like a couple of times, the bitches still stay. It's like Chad Wheeler's dumb bitch when he beat her ass and left her for that.
And they just now talking about it a little bit in the media, so it's like that's crazy.
Well, one thing about those type of women, they like to get their ass beat by White Zaddy. Don't get it twisted. They do. That's why I heard stories of that. These type of women like to get choked out and thrown around, and told what to do. Yeah, do you think these women are dangerous, especially the younger ones? You think they're dangerous to young brothers in the future, just to prove their loyalty to White Zaddy?
Oh yeah, of course, man. Like I was talking to Raven the other night, man, and it was this chick. I told you about the chick. You probably don't remember I was telling you about her, but I think this might have been like a year ago or something like that. But yeah, man, this chick she wasn't like full divester, but like she was African, so mentally she was divester, and she tried to tell
Oh
me
yeah,
like,
yeah. Most African women are.
yeah, she tried to tell me like I don't like to read, and this is like because we went to a store and they had like it was like a little bullshit store where they had some everything, and I saw like my favorite author. It had like a whole book that had all of his most popular stories, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna get this." And she was like, "Getting this for what?" And I was like, "I'm gonna read it. It's my favorite author." She was like, "You don't read," and I'm just like, "What?"
Yeah, that's the perception that those dumbass tethered women think about American black men. Remember, the tethers, they don't like us. And I'm gonna do a special near Easter time. I'm gonna call it the Diaspora Nigger Wars. Why blacks, black Americans, Caribbeans, Africans, why we don't like each other. And that's including the women. Okay. Why we cannot get along, why they hate us black American folks. I'm gonna do a show about that in the future, which I think is gonna be very fascinating, to hear, everybody's side, why everybody hates the black American.
You
You
got
know
to
what I'm
get
saying?
fast. You got to get fasting on there. Fasting is life.
The more the merrier. But yeah, I I do believe in my from what everything I see here living in New York, these women are as good as zombies and slaves to White Zaddy and anybody else. It could be Raymond, it could be Saeed, it could be Lee Lang, uh, it could be uh, anybody but black men. So these women are dangerous. I've been saying it before, especially young ones. They're very dangerous. They're treacherous. They know that they're a phone call away from getting an innocent black man put away for 3 or 4 years, maybe longer than that. And my advice to guys is go get your blue book. Go pick a place where you feel the women will make you feel better, and just go. Those pictures give me a creep, Abby. It gives you a creep. Yeah, let me go back to you, Slowfist. The one, the picture of her on the right, when she bleached herself blonde. That's when they start getting into, when they start throwing themselves at White Zaddy, right?
It ain't even that, bro. It's just like it. And what I've experienced, and I've experienced more than those two girls I mentioned earlier. But when they get into that form, like where they wearing like the trucker hats and blonde hair, it's like they not even throwing themselves. They entrenched. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how you got like a cult and like a cult, you'll go in and you just a known person. They be like, hey, you can come back whenever you want. Then after a while, you start keep going, keep going. All of a sudden, next you know, you got your head bald and you know what I'm saying crazy stuff. That yeah, she's entrenched. She's in there. She's knee deep, as
And
oh boy would
divest.
say. Yeah, she's
Yeah,
knee deep.
divest the race trader. Yeah, no doubt
Yeah.
about that. Yeah, go ahead, Slowfist. Entertain the crowd. Give me 2 seconds.
This man done put the onus on me to entertain y'all. I ain't entertaining. Um, but yeah, like May said, man. I mean, it's a rocky road, man. You can literally see it from left to right to bottom. That's a progression, pretty much. And I'm not gonna go as far as May say most of them like that, but you got a lot of them that are. And it's I don't know. I feel like it's a fad. There's a reason why they keep showing commercials with this type of stuff on it. So I feel like there's some kind of underlying message that they're trying to do. Maybe it's Well, I don't want to go into that on his page. Maybe there's a preservation aspect underlying, and I'll just leave it at that.
Is it bad? New York is horrible. Is it bad in Atlanta?
Not with like dead wenches, nah. Bro, these
Yeah,
chicks
New
out
York.
here, man. There's so many, man. There's so many, fruity dudes out here. Like, as soon as the girl meet a dude that's like got his stuff together and you're not fruity, you can have any black chick you want. Now she gonna be scandalous. She probably gonna try to get your money. She gonna try to do all this. Man, when I lived, man, man.
One thing that I think myself with men with dick discipline is I do not have to deal with women, especially women like, oh God, this girl. I mean, and I'm gonna say right now, Slowface, young ladies your age are gonna be the worst ones, bro.
Oh yeah, I know. No,
They're
no, no.
gonna be the worst ones.
Actually, they're not the worst, bro. The ones that are worse are the ones below them.
What do you mean?
Like the chicks that's like 18 to like 20, 22. They horrible, man.
Oh, okay. So they were really uh, uh, portraying being race traders and supporting white zaddy and the boys.
No, they are worse as in like trash. Like no social skills. Like they on their phone 24/7. They super LGBT plus. They sexy
Oh,
rich,
really?
bopping up and down. Oh, it's horrible, man. It's horrible, bro.
So
And it's
the younger girl today, the 18 and 22, is more into the LBGQ.
not even just that, bro. It's just like they're more. I put it like this. Pookie about to have his golden era.
Oh, okay. I get it
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. Pookie about
I
to
get
have
it.
his golden era. If you a Pookie, man, bro, you fin man. Especially if you a young Pookie. Oh man.
Yeah, yeah. Like if you're a 16-year-old Pookie, your days are coming quick.
Yeah. Yeah. Not even
Sooner than you
16.
realize.
If you a 20-year-old Pookie, I know you out here just living life, just and she got all the money, she buying you stuff, you eating the food. Yeah, I know it's horrible, man. And then every black dude you see who look like what's his Marcus Brownlee,
Yeah.
he ain't got no black girl. He walking around with Hispanic or white or something. It's getting ridiculous. Like I used to mention this back when I was on your panel, maybe like a year or two ago, and I talk about it. But now it's getting to the point where it's like, damn, like this shit's starting to get like ridiculous.
Yeah, well, again, with the disconnect of the sisterhood, that they really believe that they're above it all and they're not. Okay. Those hoes are not above it all. Okay, the sisterhood. They think they are, they're not. And again, join us in 2 weeks from Sunday night. We're gonna have bring in the new year with the white Negro. I don't know the name of the I think she's on OnlyFans. And a couple of weeks ago, some white clown with patches on his pants gave her over $100,000 and pledged his life to her and everything. And there's a lot of white guys like this. I saw a picture of them, the white Pookie, the other day, and I was laughing my ass off. And I tell you, fellas, one thing that you should have in your back pocket as you get older, like me, make sure you have a nice bank account so you can sit back and laugh at these hoes as they continue to make fools out of themselves. Okay? I mean, you don't hear the sisterhood no more talking about Chad Wheeler and all this. I mean, what happened to Chad Wheeler? What happened to this story? You don't hear a peep from the divesting community. You know? Nicer says, made some goods watching Shrek 2 on my TV, taking it easy the rest of the evening. How are you? Okay. I'm okay. I'll be a lot better 2 weeks from Sunday night when we roast the white Negro. And what do you think about the white nigga, huh? Slowface?
Oh, I mean, he's just taking advantage of. Usually, it's pretty much the white equivalent of what a black woman that's in that community would call a dusty. So it's just like it's pretty much the same thing, except he's white. And
Isn't it crazy how these black women have the audacity to call hardworking brothers dusty, but broke white guys our savior? Oh, we're gonna have fun with that in 2 weeks from Sunday night, but we are gonna ring in the new year with the white Negro. Oh, we're gonna have fun, and we're gonna have the bitches who worship them too. I'm
it's
gonna
kind of like
I'm
what
gonna
they
put
call
that in the
it.
thumbnail too. The women that worship these guys. We'll have it 2 weeks from
What
tomorrow
what
night.
what Tommy used to call it, the Madden King.
Yeah.
He don't do nothing but lay up, eat your food, smash and play the game. So pretty much, imagine that being flipped over, and you know that hey, I'm white. So there's a whole group of women that I can easily just go over there, not spend
Oh,
no
I see it
money,
every
eat good
day.
food. Yeah, yeah. So
I
it's pretty
see it in
much
the next
yeah.
complex of mine. There's like 15 black women that work all day, and the white guy is just chilling out all day, just listening on a boombox to stupid hip hop music and playing baseball cards. You can't make it up.
Hey man, when you broke, you gotta do what you gotta do. That's why some dudes be like, "Hey man, if I'm down on my luck, I get me a fat chick. I know she got a good job." It's the same thing with them. They like, "Hey man, I'm
Yeah,
dusty. I got
I
a
will
black
get
chick."
more. I will get more deeper into black women as time goes on up here, and about how accessible they are to other races of men. I was watching a video today. I couldn't help but laugh my ass off. Some has-been singer. She was at a nightclub and she was talking about how black women have every right to date out, and the brothers in that place was clowning this bitch, and she's yelling and screaming, and all the brothers told her was, "Hey, we're not yelling and screaming. You're the one yelling and screaming. I mean, don't get mad at the brothers. Hey, honey, and all you black women out there, don't get mad at the brothers, at niggas who's making money." There was a video last week I couldn't believe. This bitch is complaining that the guy she was seeing was working, just thinking about making money all the time. The guy is driving a fucking Bentley, and she leaves the dude because he's thinking of more ways to make money. Last I checked, America is a capitalistic society. Now, if that was fucking Noel and fucking Ethan doing the same shit, that bitch would be just fine with it. But because it was a brother wearing you could tell the brother was wearing a $5,000 suit. He had his fucking Bentley. She's all upset about it because brother's making money. You can't make this shit up, bro.
Yeah, man. And like another YouTuber says, man, stack your crumbs and build your pie.
Hell yeah, bro. There's stack it, pack it, and bro, it's all good, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
That's comical in a lot of ways, man. But seriously, young women like this is dangerous, bro. I mean, my God. And you know the sad thing is, these black women don't dare speak out about it. They don't. And this is why guys like me go in on them all the time. And then you get these butthurt simps crying. So you can't say that about my black queen. I'm like, motherfucker, get a group. That goddamn black queen will give her ass up to fucking anyone but your black ass. So cut the dumb bullshit about black queen. Okay? Let's see what Kane says. Oh wow, sounds like she was ungrateful. Of course the bitch was ungrateful. The nigga making money and she's complaining. Yeah, if that was a goddamn white guy making money, that bitch wouldn't say a damn word. She'd keep her damn mouth shut and do what Ethan or Kyle tell her black ass what to do. Am I right, Slowface?
Yeah, yeah. It's one thing I gotta say, man, and it was like I was alluding to earlier, bro. It's getting to that point where it's crazy. Like I live by near a university, so I see like all the youngins. But
Yeah,
I'm young too, but I ain't that young. But yeah, bro, it's getting to that point where it's like, bro, pretty much every nigga that you see who doesn't look like he's on some bullshit or doesn't look like he's on some fuck shit, this nigga has a white bitch or Hispanic
that's
bitch.
crazy, bro.
And I mean like when I first started saying this, it was probably like 50%. Now it's like 70.
I think in the future, and I do believe there's more and more young black men. Soon as they get out of high school, soon as they get out of college, they're out of here, bro. They ain't staying here. It's a fucking penal colony here for black men. Let's just be honest here. Everybody's against us.
Yeah. I don't
Man,
know though, man. I don't think a lot of them gonna leave. Cause
I
like I
think they
said,
will. I think they
nah,
will.
man.
You think they'll stay and take the torture, bro?
Bro, I literally saw what was this?
We talk about a couple of simps now, bro.
No, I literally saw on Monday
Yeah.
old country white man
Mm-hmm.
moving his daughter into her new apartment that's up the
Mm-hmm.
street from me.
Mm-hmm.
Her boyfriend's a black dude, long dreads, and she got a fat ass too. And this dude, if you heard him talk, you'd be like, "Oh, that dude's racist. He probably a fucking racist." Nope. I think it's becoming inevitable, bro. Like
It's crazy, bro.
niggas
But
starting to
one
take
thing
over,
about
bro.
me,
Oh wait. That's another thing I tell you. That's
yeah, go
crazy.
ahead.
Yeah. Now I just
Yeah, go
linked
ahead.
this together. The Halloween party. Remember I told you about how I went to the
Yeah, yeah,
Halloween
where
party?
all the women, all the black chicks was rubbing the white boy's hair. Yeah.
No.
No, which one? Tell me
It was
about
the
this one.
total opposite. The white dudes was trying to get at the white chicks, and the white chicks want the black dudes.
Yeah, yeah,
They
you
was
see,
curving the white dudes and going for the black dudes, and the black
I,
chicks was standing there looking half naked, looking crazy.
I think a big thing that's changing.
And this in the South.
No, no, I'll tell you what's changing now. And the media don't want to hear from us, so they don't care if we live or die. Let's just keep it real. One thing you're seeing, beginning to notice more and more brothers are on their purpose and don't give a fuck what people think of them, and that's a beautiful thing. You know, I remember a couple of years. I forgot who platform I was on, and I told, the Roger Report. And I told him, bro, I stay on my purpose. I do me. I ain't worrying about these hoes. You guys worry about community and bringing the women back. I said, these bitches are long gone. But these guys are hard headed. They don't understand. And I think now some of them are beginning to wake up and see the handwriting on the wall, bro. And you know what? It is what it is. Okay, it is what it is. I don't know where everything went south for black people, for black Americans. I don't know where everything broke down. I have theories. To me, I think it's the educational factor that the higher women got the education, they became more free and they could do whatever the f they please because to them that sheepskin is everything. While for us, that college education is nothing. So what? You got it. So what? Can you do the things for me I expect you to do for me? If you can't, then fuck you. That's the way you get. But a lot of these guys are simps. They won't treat women like that. Mississippi, I compete on Mississippi.
But that's what they want though, Mace. They want the dudes that'll, put up with their BS. That's why I said Pookie finna have resurgence soon. Like not even soon, like now. Like Pookie gets all the play because he gonna put up with that BS as long as he can come over, smoke some weed, hit the ass, and play the game. He cool, and
That's
that's all I
crazy.
see. That's all I see with B Dubs. I'm talking my age 18, like 22, 23.
I
That's all
couldn't
you
do
see
that.
with B Dubs is the Pookie.
I couldn't do that, man.
Remember
A
I
matter of
told you?
fact, No, go ahead.
No, remember I told you the other night I saw that nigga at the grocery store with his girl, and both of them had bonnets on.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't bullshitting, bro. I
No,
ain't
no, no, I
bullshitting.
know.
And she was thick, so it's like that's all they really going for. If you see a nigga in
Smoking
college,
gas.
if you see a nigga in college and he look like he really trying to graduate, he got him something else. If you see a nigga in college and he got him a black girl, that nigga on bullshit. You can look at him and tell.
Yeah, I don't. Again, you know, I was talking to my nephew the other night, and he said, "Bro, Unc, I can't wait to get the hell out." I went all these years seeing how these women are. He said, "No, I'm not doing it." He said, "Yo, bro, I'm out." See what Mother has to say. Corruption within early days of the black church is the downfall. Yeah, I can see that. Mella makes a good point. I can see that. Because one thing I'm noticing more and more the last decade, more black men are becoming atheists, and I don't think that's good. I don't. I don't think that's good at all. I mean, damn, if you have to go to go to become a Muslim atheist, that's not good, bro. It's not. But yeah, me, I'm not the type of dude. I'm not gonna sit here and lie about it. I'm not the type that I would chase women of other races. That's not my style. I mean, you know what I'm saying? But I will say this in all honesty. I never really got started with black women. So for me, it's not really a loss. You know what I'm saying? I lost years and years and years ago. So I've always been on the outside, you know, with before I used to have the nosebleed seats at a stadium. Now I can get a courtside view if I want of all this craziness, which I do have now with the divestors like this young bed wench here who Beirut women. You don't want to go to Beirut, nigga. Cut it out. Yeah, but back to this bed wench here, and many of them. I just think more. I think it's happening by the minute. How many more young black women are becoming bed wenches, bro?
Hey, Mace. One more thing before I address that point you just made.
Yeah,
You said you never really chased it,
I never chased
bruh.
it at all. Never, never.
It it's to the point now where you know who ain't gonna chase, but you'd be surprised who is gonna chase, especially if you're in the right place. Say you at like a comic convention, or you at like what I'm saying, a chess tournament, or you at the library. You'd be surprised who would actually chase, and you don't have to chase nothing. But what the point you was making? You said you want to get back to the bed winch. Um,
No,
yeah,
I said more and more black women are becoming bed wenches by the minute. You agree with that?
yeah. I agree with that. I've been seeing a lot more in relationships, but usually that's the thing, man. Usually it's not hating, but it's dusty, man. It's dusty. You can look at the chick and be like, oh, she 30 something, he like 50, and he broke, and she broke. So it's like that's
What that bullshit that I can't live alone bullshit?
not even
That
that.
you
It's
need
just like, oh,
companionship.
I'm gonna get me a white man, and then you get a white man, and he's like 50, and he's broke, and you're broke. So it's like
Well,
that's what I see most of the time.
that's what these women want. These black women think that the white man is Jesus, and keep believing that the white man is Jesus. You know what I'm saying? That's them. I think the more, if you want my opinion, and I haven't really said this openly, but I believe it's best that black American men and women should segregate. I really believe that.
I agree.
I think it's best that black women divest and date out and stay there. Don't bother black men. Don't go to Colombia, to Thailand, to fucking Auckland, New Zealand, where black men are to live their lives and find happiness. That's right, the evil eyes. Yeah, I know. Let black men go.
I'll
You
say
can't
this,
stand
man.
us. You can't stand us. you think that we've been conquered, so let us go. Let
I
us
say
walk away and go about our lives. You got the whole world to f on you for you to worship, and we don't have to deal with. Yeah,
I
beam
saw
up, bro. Beam
I
up,
saw
bro.
I saw I'll say this just what off of basically what I saw today. I saw a black dude. He was driving like one of them old Suzuki's, and not like the cool ones, like the big ass like super long van ones. And he pulled up to his girl. His girl was driving a brand new Camaro. They switched cars.
Chaos, pull up, bro.
So
What
then
they
later
switch
on,
it?
and later on today, I saw a black dude. I mean, a white dude with a black woman. Motherfucker driving a beat up, destroyed car. So that's just like simple, just some shit I saw just today. I'm looking like, damn, she let him drive her Camaro, and she's riding shotgun in his beat up ass 1994. I don't know
Because
bullshit.
that's black women. They always settle for less.
And he's like 50 something. You look 30 something. You got a bad wig on. I'm just looking
Bad
like,
way. Hey, what do you think about? Let me ask you this. What's up, Mister Ninja Land? Oh yeah. What's up, Mister? What's up, family? Chaos,
that's
you can
just
pull up
today,
if you
man.
want. What do you think about these hoes with these different color wigs and stuff like that and
Man,
weave?
that's crazy, bro. It's crazy,
Oh, yeah,
bro.
isn't it? I mean, my lord, bro, isn't it? I
I had
mean,
a chick.
Jesus, bro. God.
I do a little bit of Uber Eats, sometimes when I get free time. And I had a black chick coming to my car. And soon as she got in, she was fat, of course. But when she got in, man, face went ugly. She got in, I smelled her, and I was like, oh man, she smells good. Literally within like 2 minutes, I started like that whole good smell.
Yeah.
It got overridden by that weave smell. And bro, I literally had to roll my window down, bro. It was so strong. That weave smell. I don't know if you know that smell, but
No, no, and thank God I don't know it.
oh my
Is it
god, bro.
like a burned curler?
No, it's like cocoa butter with chemicals in it.
Oh
So
God.
it's sweet, so it opens up your nose. But then when you actually smell it, you like, God damn, the fuck? There's some bullshit going on.
I saw a video right before I came up here tonight of a bitch putting glue on her forehead. And I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Lace front glue.
Oh God.
Yeah,
These
and if
bitches actually do that?
yeah, and if they keep it on too long, it'll actually peel the skin off their forehead. That's why a
Oh
lot.
God,
That's why a
God.
lot of them have those. You see that their hairline be like at the top of their head, like Stephen A. Smith.
Yeah.
That's what it comes from. That and wearing wigs. Yeah, trust me, I got a PhD in black women. I know.
You know, PhD in these bitches
I
weaves.
know, bro. No, and
God,
everything, bro. All of it, bro.
God. Let me say what's up to Mister, to Mella. Yo, I'm serious, bro. This bitch looks insane, bro. I'm looking at her right now while I'm saying what's up to Mister. She looks insane, bro. I mean, drove all the way up from North Florida to go do that. The marching orders by the Imperial Wizard and the boys. Crazy. Shit, God damn. Yeah, I saw a bitch putting glue on her forehead tonight. I swear to God, I almost threw up, bro.
Yeah, man. That's what they do. They put a little glue, and it's like a special glue, and it keeps the lace front there, so that way they can throw the front part of the wig down and make baby hairs.
What the hell happened to their real hair?
It's still there. It's just in cornrows. I remember one time I was at work. I probably should have got fired for this. I remember one time I was at work, and it was this African chick, and she got a really nice body, really nice body. But she
Mm-hmm.
always, she bed wench, just like you say, bed wench. She loved
Mm-hmm.
white dudes. She was in love with this one Arabic
Yeah.
dude who was like low key gay. But yeah, man, she walked up to me one time when I was talking to her, and she was cool, but she was like a little assholish. But and I told her I was like, hey man, middle of a conversation, I was like, hey man, your cornrows show, and she was like, my cornrow showing. I was like, yeah, you know what I'm talking about, your cornrow showing. I just walked off. But that bitch ran to the bathroom like a motherfucker. That bitch ran to the bathroom like her head was on fire, bro. Like, bitch, your cornrow showing. That wig is falling off.
God damn it. Is it really this bad for black women these days, bro?
Bro, that chick was like 21, bro.
I mean, still. She's looking like a bird at that age.
That's what I'm saying, man. And she was African. And she was fine, too, though.
Oh, African. Look, them, I could care less. I mean, jeez. She had the set it off braids.
Yeah, straight up, bro. Straight up. She had to set it off braids, bro. Hey, who said that? Mister? Yeah, bro. She
Yeah, Mr. said that, bro. Shout out to him, bro.
Bro, she even had the new birth on the bottom on the upper side to the sideburns, bro.
Really?
Just like goddamn Queen Latifah. She had that little puff fuzz on on the sides. Yeah, bro. That shit was horrible, man.
Wow.
But American black women, yeah, I mean, I don't know.
No, I've been laid low on them for many years, and now that the cream has come to the top about those women, thank God they were not into me. I can honestly say that, especially the one that you know the story about the chicken breast, right? Remember that?
Oh yeah, I remember that shit. Hell yeah, I remember that shit. I was like, what the fuck wrong with you, nigga? But yeah, I remember that shit. You should at least got something out of that.
Man, I am so glad I did not even dare put my tongue in that left nipple, bro. I said, nah, I ain't fooling with this. Threw her ass out of my house. And then the sad part is, when she getting her damn designer bag, whatever the bullshit bag it was, the bitch kisses me on the cheek. I'm like, what the hell's wrong with you? Get out my house. That's the last thing I need is some dumb broad just doing that to me was disgusting. It's terrible. It's horrible. God. Gives me nightmares sometimes when I lay in my bed and think about it. God. My gator,
yeah, but man,
like Tyree. Yeah, man.
Yeah, but man, like you said, bro, or like you said, pretty much. I think it was like a couple days ago. Yeah, 2050, bro. Shit, man. I don't know.
2050, we be gone, bro. Black
Yeah, man.
look like me,
Yeah,
you,
man.
Mr. Miami, we'll be gone because see, black women have the gateway to give themselves to whoever they want to. And since they hate black men so much, I mean, 1.8 black women in this country alone have children out of the race. I think that's more like 10 million. Okay, more than 1.8. But like I said, in all serious and honesty, last time I dealt with the ABW or any woman from America was the day Donald Trump got elected. After that day, I've been exclusively with women overseas, and it has been a much better experience. Good for you, family. Good for you, Mister. But me, I do believe that. Honestly, I do believe that we should segregate and keep doing what you're doing. Black women getting effed on by everybody else and keeping their chastity belt on with black men. Continue to do that. Enjoy your mixed children. Because another thing about black women, which is true, is that they do in the one big purpose a lot of them have in life is to have a biracial mixed child. I don't know why that. I hear stories because the hair, so that child will have to go through what they went through. And to me, that is the golden
and darkism.
And what's the other one?
Darkism.
Yeah,
hair and darkism.
Okay, and to me, that's
so-called darkism.
Okay, to me, that is the one thing most black women strive for, is to make sure that if they do have a child, it's a child from another race of man. And it's genocide right in front of your eyes what's going on with us right now. But my word to black men is my advice. Just keep making money, rack, stack, and pack your paper and get the hell out, bro. Do that, your life is gonna be a lot better. And you don't have to deal with cuckoo birds like this broad right here, bro. This Western culture is going down the tubes. The rejects have become the majority. Okay, I can see that. You agree with that, Slowfish? The rejects become the majority?
Yeah, that's what I've been saying earlier. Like pretty much the younger generation, bro. And I'm telling you, ain't nothing but sexy reds. You know, that's what it is. So if you a pookie, you gonna be eating out here. If you trying to get your life right, man. Yeah.
Wow. So the revenge of the Pookies is coming anytime now, within the next 2 months. That's what you're
Not
saying?
even not even revenge, just resurgence. Resurgence. Like it wasn't revenge because most motherfuckers were trying to get their shit right. They ain't even mad at Pookie. They just worried about themselves. They're like, Pookie do what Pookie do. Oh, he with her. Oh, I ain't get her. Oh, okay. Well, forget it.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I don't really care about Pookie and Ray Ray. They don't bother me. I
Yeah,
think a
that's what I'm
lot of
saying.
these brothers
Most people
do.
who trying to get their shit together don't care.
I think a lot of these brothers doing these spaces, it eats them up that Pookie and Ray Ray get easy access. But what these black men have to understand is most these women, I'm talking about black women now, all Caribbean, the African, their access to them is very accessible, very easy for men of other races. For black men like you guys, it's time to make a serious decision. Just Mr. said he got him a lady overseas and it's been a much better experience. You know what I'm saying? I think for a lot of brothers, it's going to be a better experience for them too. I mean, because you're going to have too many of these young women right here that is going to do some craziness. And this woman right here is the poster child. Of course, the whole first, as the sisterhood, whole first, H first for the sisterhood. They are nowhere to be found. The divesting community, nowhere to be found. The swirling community, nowhere to be found. The I hate black men coalition, nowhere to be found. They, the most educated yet, these heifers keep getting played by dudes that didn't even finish high school. This shit don't make sense. Also, they're getting played overseas a lot now too. Bet those guys overseas. Don't worry, we're gonna do a show up here about the men black women truly worship. We're gonna do that one in January. Don't worry, that's coming, and I'll show you a synopsis of who black women worship. We'll do that one up here. It's gonna be a good one. I advise people get your tickets now for that. Oh, and don't forget in February it's gonna be a big one. 'Cause I'm gonna have some people come up. What white women go through, and that is gonna be. I expect that one to be
Yeah, you got
a grand slam out of the ballpark with
you
that
got to invite
episode.
me to that one, bro.
You can pull up in the panel. We're gonna do what white women go through. Uh, I'm gonna open up Pandora's box, and I would love some sisterhood hoes to pull up in the future. Some Brads and Chads to pull up. I would like to hear that. Lee Lang, those guys to pull up. 2099. God damn. Yo, 2099. There'll be no black people like me, you, Slowfius, Mr. We'll be wiped out by then, bro. Everybody's gonna look like Devin Booker, or everybody's gonna have those Chinese and Mexican eyes. So you should know where these black women will be throwing their ass to and already have in the near future. Women overseas are not perfect, but they've been much better than American women. Hey, look, I'm not dogging American women. I don't care for American women. I don't. What they do, they do. My problem with these black women is not only are they the biggest race traders, but my big problem with them is that they really throw us under the bus once they play capture the flag and they get their Brad and Chad, their Enrique, their Saeed, and of course Lee Lang. You see what Mr. Miami says? Abby can attack at your car wash. I already have Chinese eyes. It's a weird trait that runs in your family. Okay. Okay. I feel you, bro.
You know what they're gonna be saying like 2053?
Yeah, we be wiped out by them. A big
Nah, they're gonna be niggas gonna be shooting homework assignments into the trash can. Mace Curry. Mace Curry.
I don't know about that, man. I see this country sadly becoming a colony, bro.
Yeah, pretty much. But that's
It's
the
gonna be
plan, bro. That's the plan.
that's the plan, yeah. It's gonna be a
They've
colony
been
in about
said that.
30, 40
They've been
years.
said that like 40 years ago. They said they want to have a homogenous race of people in America so that way they can have more solidarity. And they put that like
Yeah,
I think like 40 years ago. Yeah.
I'm fully black though. It's crazy. When I was born, I looked like Bruce Lee. I feel you, bro. Chaos Rain is here. I'm gonna let you two guys talk. I'll be back in 3 minutes. It's
Okay,
all yours,
what's good?
Chaos. I'll be back in three
What's
minutes.
good? What's good? What's
It's all
good?
good, bro.
America has been a colony since 1776 and present day. That has not changed since the establishment of America. If you look at the inception, how America was formed, how it came in is how it possibly will go out in its natural order. Chaos and no disorder. No order.
Well, I'm gonna give you two guys the podium, and I'll be back in 3 minutes.
Okay,
So
all right. Yeah, so who's these chicks up here I'm seeing the picture? One with the fake blonde
that
hair
is
and
the
one.
same young. All these three people are the same person. On the
Oh
top
wow.
left, that was the young lady when she got out of the military. On the
Okay.
right, that is the young lady when she began being a divester.
Okay.
And at the bottom was a police photo last week at the police station when they caught her trying to burn down Martin Luther King's birthplace. All of that is the same young
Oh, so
lady.
this is the bitch that did that.
That's the bitch. Yes, it's all yours. You can
Imagine
kill her. I'll be
that.
back. All yours.
Wow. I did not know this. I wonder if
You
she's
ain't
doing
think your
content
boy,
on social.
you ain't think your boy Mace can pull that off, right?
Bro, you a genius. Listen. 2024 is already here. Mace, you're gonna have to start changing your platform a little bit. You're gonna have to invest once a week the divestment Bedwinch Chronicles.
Oh yeah.
Flash.
Oh, that's coming. I'll be right back. That's coming. That's part of my
Yeah,
plan.
ask. All right, good. Yeah, so what's good, my dude? How you doing? Well, since I'm up here, and I probably what time? Yeah, I'm still probably do my live stream. Fuck it, I'll do it. Anyway, bro, I tell you, she did all this work just to get put behind cups because of some monument. Ain't that something? And I always thought that this could be a possibly one of them agent chicks. You know what I'm saying? That was like ops and all that shit trained. And since she did serve military, that makes me believe even more that's high the possibility. But I find that she went through these many stages and let you know this is a confused bitch. Like literally in real life. You once was in the military, you go blonde, get blonde hair, and say you're gonna swirl it up and suck white cock. And now you go up here and say I'm gonna burn down this black man's achievements. You can't make this shit up, my nigga. You can't make this shit up. God damn. I know there was another video of another woman that did the same status. She was once a ghetto gagger. Next, she was a singer. She now is a divester as well. and she has a bastard baby by a Caucasoid man. I said, what the fuck? I mean, you up here, they have the audacity to talk about black men. But it lets you know, say these bitches got no talent. They got no money. Your best bet is talking about black men to eat, bitch. It's because black men you eat, bitch. Remember that shit. We're not talking about this nigga, bitch. You be homeless right now. Facts. A lot of people say, well, if you're not talking about black women, you be home. No, it's different. Because on your mind, black men's always on your mind 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. While you up here indulging in the essence of non-black men, you up here still want to jump and hop on this fucking black cock. Stop it. You talk so highly about black men, but got our dicks in your mouth. How, Sway? How that makes sense? And some of them will say they never fuck black men. I call bullshit. Every black woman has fucked a nigga. Sorry. Don't let them believe. Don't tell them no lie, guys. Don't believe that bullshit. They get fucked real good. They toot their horn totally different. I remember the same chick I told you earlier how she said she screwed non-black men most. I don't know, and she might mess with a few. She can have no dude that really put it in on her, like go balls deep. You know what I'm saying? And I said, listen, girl, you'll run away from fucking 12, 13 inches. Stop it. When that shit hits your fucking man, let me calm down. We're on YouTube.
Yeah, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? The fuck are you talking about?
I'm talking about the one chick, not this one on the screen. There's another dude the video of a chick that's spraying divestment.
X-rated shit, bro. You doing too much X-rated shit, bro. Calm it down, man. Calm down.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah. But you get the point. But this is a very good talent. I'm surprised Mason came up with this. 'Cause I never really saw a picture. I heard about it. I thought it was like maybe this chick probably crazy or she like an agent. But now seeing this picture, I said, you know what? I might have to change my mind.
Hey,
And be honest with you, I don't know. See what the significance of her burning down Martin Luther King's house anyway. What's that going to gain you? I wonder, guys. Do you think these women think through what they do nowadays?
Chaos, she told the authorities that the Bubba and the boys gave her marching orders. She drove all the way up from Florida to try and almost came to accomplishing her mission. She passed all of her psychological tests and she received no bail. She is going to get hit hard.
Okay.
The judicial system down there. Like I said.
Okay, so Mace.
Yeah.
Are you aware of another woman that has been changing shapes throughout, I would say 20 years? That I think it was being put out in the YouTube streets. I think she was once a rapper, then she was a ghetto gagger, and now she's now turned divested. You heard about this shit? I forgot her name. Anybody know her name? You might know what I'm talking about because O'Shea covered it.
I saw that today when she was at the bar, and all the brothers were trying to do the right thing by not killing her, and she was yelling and screaming like a damn fool with that blonde weave. Yeah, I saw that today.
Yeah, because I'm thinking, guys, don't you see this is a big scammer, a phony that's looking to get some form of clout. She's not talented. Well, actually, it don't take much to get on your back. Let's be honest. Let's be serious.
Of course, I've been saying that all along.
Yeah, but obviously, and really the most detrimental thing is when you do ghetto gaggers, that's the most detrimental thing. But I know a lot of black women are very silent about that. I don't know why, but I can tell why, because this man is God in their eyes. This is the...
Oh, yeah, I just said a few minutes ago, yeah.
Yeah, so obviously...
Black woman can do no wrong.
And God, God can't be wrong. You get me? Mm-hmm. That's why you said earlier in the broadcast, Mace, yes, you're right. Someone will sit there and they will, I guess, divest. And they'll deal with a low-level Brad until he gets his shit on her, and then he dishes her and then moves on to better things. And that's just an honest fact. If we want to give an example, one one particular dude my good friend had a debate with. He said that he was down out for years and he was in a relationship with a black woman, but the minute he got his money right, he kicked that to the curb.
Yeah, have to do what he had to do.
Yeah, and because he needs sex, so he not getting if he's not getting sex on his own. I mean, what's the next best thing? You know, a black woman's gonna give it up. Hell, they're telling themselves every day, Mace. They tell us they're gonna scam non-black men. What, bitch?
Yeah.
Are you done? Do you know that they know what they already know the game, how the game's being played right now?
See, the only reason why, and I said this about half hour ago, the reason why a lot of these women can get away with what they want to get away, because in this society, this penal colony, which is America, they don't want to hear from black men. They don't care about us.
Yeah.
And the sooner we die or go to prison or go away, they all look at us as a better place.
Yeah. You're right. So me saying this makes I mean I get it. I that's why I kind of like Uncle David Carroll, because he said it better than anything else. That said, the white skin removes all imperfections and sins. You get me? They will create the back door to keep black men on the hamster wheel, saying you need to do this, do that. I said, why you need to do something for a woman that really she is keep you on the strings? So when she gets used up, which unfortunately do, they eventually come to you after.
Yeah. And you got these goddamn simps, these weak Negroes who will take them back.
And that's you know, to that me that's an insult. That's a big slap in the face to a lot of black men that do that. You get me?
Yeah.
A very insult. That means she didn't prioritize you for the start. So imagine you really got yourself up and you really prioritize now. It makes it easy for you to take that fucking bag, my nigga. It is so easy. And everybody say that, listen, one thing, no, I'm not getting this concrete screw, but I'll say this. I can understand why he'll keep certain women on the fence and keep them dangling a little bit, because they have to prove themselves. And if you keep them dangling long enough, then it's going to eventually tap out. You get me? Which really the man was like, give them nothing. What they want was real actual security in the long run. The man might make some good money and give him, just enough, but really like the real ultimate security, nah. They're going to dangle on that with a lot of these chicks. You get me? Because it's proven evident that not only you're not loyal, but you here looking for easy retirement, so you don't have to do nothing. It's the greatest form of laziness.
I agree.
You think any woman in existence, even in America, which more than half women in America work, you think you're gonna be the exception rule to be living off someone, man, and you don't do shit?
Hey, Mace.
That's what say, I take care. So I mean, really, you doing no shit at all.
Mace,
right, Sophie, what's up?
I'm a drop down, bro. I'll hit you back a little bit later. I'll be in the clouds though.
All right, man. Appreciate you. Thanks for pulling up.
No problem. Cool. I'll be in the clouds.
Yeah, be good, man. Go ahead, Kale.
Yeah, you think they were gonna do that? No. A lot of these dudes now, depending on what type of generation they're too smart for that. You get me? They work too hard to really just finagle it and give it all to you. You get me?
Yeah.
I mean, look what Jarvis Major's getting at, and I'm kind of glad they play these tapes. And a lot of people say that Jarvis Major, this guy is a genius. He is planning out how he wants his life to be. You get me?
Yeah.
To this woman. And a lot of people feel that that's too much of a confession. What do you mean? This man's mapping and telling us that this is what I expect. He's laying ground rules. Oh, I forgot. This is a black man. He's not lay no standards, ground rules, what he expects out of his relationship. But if it's somebody else, it's nothing wrong with that.
That's what I said before, man. I said that it's mind-boggling how these women, they take no responsibility. I mean, let's get that right. No responsibility, no accountability.
Yeah.
And yet, they expect black men to be, like black men supposed to be like cyborgs and do whatever they tell them to do.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, see that people gotta understand that they only complain what they can't control. Let me repeat that. They only complain what they cannot control. See, if they deal with other groups of men, they know they're not control them. And if they find one sucker dude that's now back control, even better. It's an A plus for them. But let's be honest. In this reality, majority of them, if they got
Yeah,
a hold of a black man, that in their mind they said, I must control. If I don't control it, I cannot be around it.
that's true.
You know, so when the old saying goes by Carter was, when someone said a person will create the back door, it's the same for with them. They'll keep moving the goalposts. They'll say you
Oh, of
need to
course,
be
yeah.
this, that, and all is a constant pushing because you're not gonna meet no standard because they always and they might say I'm just gonna do this just to keep you guessing. So that way, you know, once if I do get what I really want, which is not you, then it's all well. I waste your time, and trust me, women do like waste a lot of men's time. Let's keep it real. That time I said we wasting women's time. No, it's the reverse. You're wasting a lot of men's time
That's true.
because a man's value at the end of the day is money and time, and it don't seem like he's getting anything beneficial. He's wasting both aspects, and he has to make some conscious decisions. Like real talk, you know. Now I know
Yeah.
that it was lively up here and a lot of people up here, and I came up here and I probably might derail it, but it is what it is. You know, I got to come here and bring the chaos. You know, I try to be more lenient with the language, but you know, tonight, now that I see what's going on, I say, yeah, this is the beginning of something special, Mace. You know, and you know, I make the time to try to get on here as best as possible. You know how it is. You know, it's not a stream. You know, even myself. So when I come up here, I try to make it count, bro. At least, you know what I'm saying.
When you make an account tonight, I'll tell you that.
I don't.
Yeah. As he bogged out, hope he gets signal back.
Man,
Bringing
I'd
some
be
good
raw with it.
stuff. There
Perfect.
you go. I mean, yeah, chaos
Should
went
be
out again.
donating because you're having this conversation. Because no one really having the pictures and actually having the actual conversation. We hear about it, but we never find the right videos to find someone post a picture of it. You get me? But right here, these 3 stages, that says
Yeah,
it all in itself, bro. This is great work. You get me?
I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, so it brings more context that say, oh, now it makes sense why she would do it. This woman is not only one of them plant bots, but she's a confused negress.
Yeah, niggers.
One
That's
day
the
you're in
word.
the military, next day you're a divested. Now you want to go destroy black men monuments. What's next?
Well, I'm glad you asked that question because one of the things that the main question I brought up tonight is
Mm-hmm.
I believe these divestors are going to go and attack black men where black men won't know it because the one
Oh,
thing, and it's sadly, the one thing all of our enemies know about us, a lot of us is gullible to black women, especially if she got a nice ass.
yeah,
Guys let their guard down.
yeah.
And my question tonight is, do you see divested black women trying to take out black men in places like barbershops, pool halls,
It's
urban
possible.
clothing stores,
It's possible.
places like Foot Locker where they know when guys get paid, they're going to buy their 2 pairs of Jordans for like $600. And
Mm.
when the new pair of Jordans come out, you know brother's going to be online to buy them. Can you see these this divestors in general, like this young woman tried to do? You know that White Zaddy's going to give them those orders. Do
Okay.
you see that as a feature problem?
If they have some training, it's a highly possibility. And here's the problem: we will know when until it happens. You get me? But it will
Yeah,
not be something that is the potential in the near future that they'll start doing that. You get me? Because think about it. Once you're an insane person, like really insane, you're gonna go out and they're not gonna attack those Pookies Raries. Let's keep real. They're gonna attack dudes that's not really not knowing. Let's keep real.
that's what I'm
Can
saying.
we be honest? Can we be honest? Because think
Yeah,
about it. If you say these Pookie's Raries are the problem, right? And then we always talk about, right? So you think you're gonna go at Pookie Rary, right? As a woman, right? As a bitch, right? Right?
I think they'll go after any
No,
nigga, bro.
they're gonna go after some dudes that's not that type of person, just to set example. Because they're gonna go for soft targets. Do you hear
Yes,
me, Rich? If they
yes,
decide to do it, They go do soft targets. Not going to them real niggas that said, what, bitch? Because they will. Mm. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, so you also agree with me that that's going to be a problem moving forward for
Yeah,
black men and
I
people.
wouldn't be surprised if that happens. You know what I'm saying? Because think about it. We've seen videos already of some of them, like, deleting certain men on film and stuff, So I wouldn't be surprised if someone is like, you do a background and she has, content or any form of material and she talking about the love of Zaddy and the hatred of black men. I could possibly see that. I could probably see her do that to soft targets.
Because that's
Also.
what that young woman did when she talked to the authorities. She told them about her loyalty to basically white men,
Okay.
and she was carrying out her marching orders. So
Okay. Okay. Well, like I said, that's a soft target. Martin Luther King's house, that's really considered a soft target. Let's keep it real. Like I
yeah,
said, I mean, most people talk big game, but they only go for soft. And be honest, that's how normal white supremacists do. If you want to get real, they don't go after the actual dudes that got that iron, that tool. They go after the ones that's really soft targets that don't expect it. So most
yeah,
men,
the guy who got his shit together. Those are the guys they're gonna go after.
of course,
They're
you
not
get your
gonna
shit
go after
together.
Pookie and Ray Ray.
Yeah.
You
Mm-hmm.
know, they're gonna go after the guys, but like I said, who wear
Mm-hmm.
urban clothing,
Yeah.
who wears his fitted, who
Yeah.
gets his hair cut done every 2 or 3 weeks. Those are the
Yeah.
guys they're gonna go after because, like you just said, and I totally agree with you, Chaos. Very soft targets.
Yeah. Yeah, and it hurts me to really say this, but real trade. When people attack people, they just don't attack people that got something. Like that knows that they crazy. They want to say, I want to fuck with this nigga, but matter of fact, I'll fuck with this nigga. Okay, you look too timid, too soft. Yeah, I'm going to try my attempts with you. Yeah, I'm going to do that right. You get me?
Yeah,
That's how I see it going down. They'll do that, but in regards to everything else, I'll see.
yeah. So you guys who are watching this right now, we're talking about this young Robinson woman, Leandre Robinson, the chick who tried to burn down, and she almost got away with it. It wasn't for two retired New York police officers. She had the cigarette lighter in the grass. She finished just pouring all that gasoline, and she was about to light it, and they grabbed her and tackled her down. She's a little girl. She's not a big young lady in stature.
You
She's
get me?
very
You get me? Hello?
yeah, I
Hello?
hear you. Yeah.
Yeah,
She's
sorry,
very tiny.
I press them. Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can
but
go. You
those
can go ahead. I'm sorry.
no, I'm just gonna say
Mm-hmm.
those eyes right there tell you everything you need to know. That's her mugshot, the
Mm-hmm.
one at in the bottom.
Yeah, at the
That's her
bottom.
mugshot
Yeah.
last week. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. That
you
chick's a problem. For real. She's a real problem. Yeah.
yeah.
Serious problem. Man. Momo Suzu, I said, they better be careful, man. You got chicks out here that's willing to risk it all in regards to pleasing their white lovers or
White,
alleged lovers.
Asian, Arab, Latino, they all are enemies.
Mm-hmm.
These are the men that black women are having their children with. By the way,
Mm-hmm.
just to let you know. And I don't
Yeah.
think that number of 1.8 million children born out of the race, I think it's like 10 million the way black women are like rabbits, bro. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And like I always said about black women, they're the most accessible women on the planet, except for black men. For everybody else, they're very accessible. So, you know,
Yeah.
and I
Right.
think also, I said this tonight too, a lot of brothers got to give up the dream of having relationships with black women. That is long over. You know, These Sims talk about black women. Oh God, are you kidding me? They better be making plans on find relocate to a place. And I'll say this again. To
Mm-hmm.
me, it's best that black men and black women segregate in this country. Just
Mm-hmm.
go their separate ways and don't
Mm-hmm.
bother the black men who leave. Leave them alone. Let them enjoy their new lives. You got everything you want here, black women. Everything. You got all the nationalities. You got the migrants now are here. Okay. You got
But
plenty of men to have your children with. Just leave black men alone.
well, you see, the problem is, it sounds good in a perfect world, but a lot of black women today are not gonna leave black men alone because, let's be honest, unless they really get fully validated, black men at this point with them is the fallback plan. Because until white
Oh, I've
men
been with that. Yeah.
or non-black men say you are the main women, we're gonna place you and our women. That's the only way they're gonna do that. Because think about it, sex earlier in this conversation easy for a lot of women. Giving babies is easy for a lot of women. The only thing they really want is actual validation. That's something that you can't get.
And those men from other races give them validation by giving them a mixed child because that's what black women want more than anything else on earth.
Yeah, that's fine. They want mixture, but they want more. They want a mixed child and a man. Like, come here. Once they get a non-black man, it's like the greatest prize. It's like winning the Oscars. They hold it. Oh, this is such a beautiful thing. I like take my mother.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That's what they want. Because think about it. They already got babies from mixed from men already. Because if you look at the data, it's out of every race of men do have, they said, more children than the women. But when it comes to us, ironically, it's the reverse.
Yeah, 1.8
Like really,
million.
1.8 million, and that means you're getting not only from the small pool of black men, unfortunately, but now you're getting from other races of men.
Yeah.
Because think about it, you don't question if dependent on her complexion, 'cause a lot of them are colors, right? If she's dark and the baby light, we know it's not no light skin dude they deal with.
Yeah, you live here. You know what you see here in New York, bro.
Yeah, in the East Coast, yeah, I seen it. I seen it. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, they swirl it up. You know, do I
Hell yeah.
I think I've made relatives in another country up north. Was it Canada? I think is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it might be Canada. Yeah, they swore up like heavy. And I told my cousin one time about that shit. And I said, "Oh shit!" I told him, say, I love some of my cousins, but it's ironic that they're not even married. They got 2 or 3 babies. That's mostly non-black.
Yeah.
And I'm laughing and say, "Look at it. This is something not right here." So and here's my thing. The first time, the dude and his mother, she told him, said, "Cut that bitch off." And he did. And not like he really was going to keep it, but he listened to his mother and he looked at his outcome, said, "I didn't really want this baby. And now my mama," so he had to make a decision, said, "I'm just going to cut you off." And he can't do nothing about it. It's just like that film, The House They Pre, right?
Yeah.
How you say, I love you. I said, "Baby, it's over. Get off me." And then he just drove off. The fuck you gonna do, bitch?
Yeah.
What the fuck you gonna do? What the fuck you gonna do? Can't do nothing.
Yeah.
When time is up, time is up. You're going to have to, the drill.
I agree.
So obviously a lot of black women today, they know the drill.
Yeah.
They know the
And I
drill.
think now more black men are walking away from them. I think that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Because you know where their mindset really is.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why when black women talk to me, I totally say, "Hey, look, I don't know where your ass has been. I don't know who you've been fucking with.
Mm-hmm.
I can't fuck with you because I can't trust, but you can't be loyal to me.
Yeah. You're right.
You know,
Yeah.
I mean, that's the one. That's the main thing is that again that bitch who was complaining that her man was too focused on making money, and he's driving
That's
a
just a
Bentley,
disgrace.
and I'm listening to this bullshit, And here's the sad part:
Yeah.
these sisterhood hoes, in confidence, like in these what you call those bullshit rooms that they be having,
Mm-hmm.
uh, Discord. Those bitches are killing that hoe. They say, how the fuck
Mm-hmm.
this dude making money like this, driving a Bentley, and you find him boring?
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? When black men gotta understand that it's more important to black women to be with somebody else for what you just said, the validation.
Mm-hmm.
Black men don't realize that.
Yeah.
It's sad.
Mm-hmm.
But in your opinion, you don't believe that you really don't believe that black women will leave black men alone.
No. And like I said, I restate again, is because they can never get what they really want. See, black man is that clean up man, that backup plan. So if you productive man, let's say you're making 50K or more, right? Or we could say 40K. That's the average, right?
Yeah,
You could actually do something with that little small money if you prioritize how you throw your money into certain things. Let's keep real. You get me?
yeah,
But we don't understand the value of a dollar. You know what I'm saying? So if
yeah,
you're a man, you make that or a little more of that, you could make some moves. You can't make great moves, but you can make some moves. And let's say if they travel, that's a start, but you could do more, with that little money, depending on what state you in. I mean, it's a mindset. See, people forgot said you only need to make one. You get me?
yeah,
It's hard when you don't have no money at all. You're not making no pay. But if you just working, you're able to make some bucks. You could make use of it. You get me? Because think
yeah.
about it,
Let me
as
ask
men.
you this. Let me
Go
ask
ahead.
you this. If you're making 80K,
Yeah.
what do that do for you?
Oh, it would do me a lot of things. 'Cause how much that's a month? That's like 8,000 a month, I believe, roughly close to that. Yeah, you could do some things. Yeah, you could do some things. Yeah, you could do a lot of things because especially if that's something you take on without paying taxes, you could do some things, Mace. You could do some things. Trust me.
Like pack
Trust
up and go.
that, or you could do investments, and you could do both. You could
You
travel
can
and
do
do a lot
both.
of
Yeah,
things. Cause think about it. America is a capitalist system. Everybody's fighting to come over here because they need that dollar bill. So, like I said, you treat like anything like a business. If you go stay, you stay for a little bit, travel a little bit, and bounce around. You
yeah,
don't really prioritize one thing. See, one thing we miss about black men that as racist is still a top dog, regardless of how we like to look at it. You get me?
yeah,
So we have to treat like everything else. We treat like as a decent business. You do what you have to do. You travel around. You know what I'm saying, and you keep pushing. If black men was thinking like that, we would go far. Personally, you know,
yeah.
personally. Because
I agree.
and how I know because if we look at the dollar bill, how much it goes for in certain countries, you want to ban this dollar bill to be making only their currency? You crazy? Most of you are fighting to get our dollar bill so they could build up their little shit for their own preservation. So I said, why we would do the same for ourselves if we really want to talk logically? I'm just saying,
I
you know,
agree.
it's not hard, Mace. It's a certain mindset how we have to prioritize what we really want to do, what we want. You get me? For
Yeah,
women that's traveling, we all know they're traveling for dick. That's it.
of course.
And funny thing, even then when I heard, and I gotta find a video of them traveling to Thailand trying to look for black men. Here's a sick thing about this, Mace. Do you know these women are now going into certain South American countries, acting though like they're part of the natives to get black men to spend money on drinks? You heard about this?
Yeah, yeah. And now
That
they're bringing.
that
And
tells you
now,
the immaturity and the audacity of their mindset. That
yeah.
even if you go somewhere else, you're still trying to get off the black man. This is some sick shit.
Because the white supremacist, white zaddy, has brainwashed them so much to hate black men.
Yeah,
Like this young lady right here. This is what most black
yeah,
women are. Is those are the faces of today's black woman. The blonde weave,
yes,
the fake red hair, and then this psychopath at the bottom. And the scary thing is that is all one person.
Don't forget about the long fingernails that they can't use to swipe their backside. I mean, I always question, how the hell your nails so long? You got it's sanitation at the end of the day. And one time we were in a lockdown. You tell
Yeah,
me you still going out your way to go get your fingers longer than it should be, and you can't clean yourself with things that claws like long claws. I don't know how they. Well, I can't say that. I don't know how they
yeah.
do it. I don't see them do it personally, But that's another story. But at the end of the day, they try and press themselves to be these other women, which they're not. You get me?
It's crazy, bro.
Uncle
They
D
hate
said that.
themselves so much. These women hate themselves so much
Yeah,
that they have to wear other people's hair,
yeah,
the nails. And I'll tell you right now, to me, when black women wear blonde hair, bro, run.
bro. I that's one thing that's a turn off for me now. I've been seeing it, the rise of a lot of sisters wearing these fake blonde hairs is unattractive. It's disgusting, especially if you're lighter skin, brown skin, or even a jet black woman. There's some things you don't wear over your head, and that is blonde hair. Well, a lot of people say the Australians. I said, bitch, we're not in Australia. We're in America. And even if it was naturally blonde, let's go there. You're not gonna see them have no straight hair, most likely. If you find some neighbors that might have that, and you had to question how they got blonde hair. You had to question that personally. But we're not going into detail about that. But at the end of the day, it's not a good look. It's not attractive for a sister wearing blonde hair. Sorry.
That's the point, though.
Yeah.
They're not doing it for us. They're doing
Yeah,
it
I
for
know.
our enemies.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
they're doing it for.
Yeah. And some of them, if they're doing for the enemies, most enemies they deal with nowadays, they say, sweetie, I need natural hair. You're going to do that. And they're going to comply. Say, okay.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
They say,
Yeah.
mhm, yeah.
No,
They
that's
say,
how
okay.
black women are.
They say, okay. I'm going to wear my natural hair. Okay. Black man, no, you're going. I'm wear this yak. I'm wear this nice long yak. You don't touch it, 'cause I don't want you
I'll
messing with
say
it.
it again. I'll say it again. The best thing that ever happened to me in my life is that these bitches didn't want nothing to do with me when I was young. I'm
Mm,
so happy, bro. To
mm,
see what a lot of these brothers got to go through, putting up with these black hoes, I don't know, man.
mm, mm, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why I made the title. That I made it because, in my opinion, this is me. I believe a good 90 to 95% of all black women around the world are bed wenches. That's just
Okay.
me.
Okay. Okay. It's pretty high, but all right, we'll roll with that. We'll roll with that. And I will not disagree because every woman wants to deal with the so-called top head, or delusion of top head. But I'm saying, think about this. I asked him this. You know the reason why he's really top head in your heads? Because he has propaganda. He puts images, graven images of what is God, mostly white, with blonde hair, blue eyes. Another thing, they put positive reinforcement images of non-black men. They're the saviors. They're so-called this and that. And that reinforce. What they put black men? Niggas,
Yep,
animals, even
yep,
go as far as rapists,
yep.
if you want to go there. So
Extortionate.
in your mind, you psychologically say, "Oh, I'm dealing with a, a, a bad person. I'm dealing with the devil. I don't want to be close to the devil. I want to be close to God. To God. Every
No,
excuse
no,
to be with
I'm gonna
God."
do a show. Don't worry, I'm gonna do a show where I'm gonna put four men, and the title's gonna be "The Men Who Black Women Truly Worship."
Mm. Can't
And
wait
we're
for
gonna
that.
get
I'm not sure when you're gonna do that one. You got. I'm not sure when you're gonna do
probably
that.
sometime in January.
All right, good.
Yeah, I will definitely do that.
I'll make sure my notifications are high once you create
Yeah.
the thing and the thumbnail.
And don't worry, the thumbnail will be out like this. When I had this thumbnail out on Tuesday, and
Mhm.
also let me say this: I think a lot of black men are
Mm.
scared to tackle topics like this,
Okay.
and I think it's because they still are hoping out hope that they
Okay.
can have access to black women.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No. I know.
Because let's be honest, most black men don't have, especially working black men who got their shit together. Most of those guys don't have access to black women.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
If they did, you wouldn't be hearing these guys talking about black women 24/7.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. You're right. You're right. You're right. Yeah. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Black women is a preference to many black men, and nothing's wrong with that. But you always got to understand that if you're gonna deal with Western American women here, you're gonna have to take it as is and accept the what they bring to you or bring to the table, and you have to make a really long, hard decision to say, you know, yeah, yeah,
Remember last year or the year before when
yeah,
black men were asked the question, "What do you bring to the table?"
yeah. I remember that. I remember that. Yeah, yeah.
I got a PhD, bitch. Most men don't give a damn about your education. Maybe those fools in Europe that you all be running to get fucked on, but real men don't care about your education.
Mm,
We care about, can you do the things we ask you to do, and if you can't do it, then run along. There'll always
hmm,
be one that will come through and will do.
yeah.
Especially if you got resources, they will now. I'm not gonna lie. Now you're gonna
Hmm,
get used. You're gonna get damaged goods because the woman 9 times out of 10 is gonna have kids.
hmm.
You know the guys. The guys. Let me put it this way: the best of black women, most black men are not gonna get.
Mm.
And I'm gonna talk about that in when I come back from the new year. I was gonna do
Okay.
that topic tonight
Okay.
to give you a little insight.
Hmm.
Puffy
Okay.
Combs, I know you know this story.
Yeah, keep
Uh,
talking. I'm gonna mute myself. Come
yeah,
get
yeah, go
inside.
ahead.
Cool.
His ex girl, Dick extorted $100 million out of him. And the sad part is that she went on and met some zaddy, and they had 2 kids together. And that zaddy is singing every day at his workout, every breath I take, and uh, bad boy, you know, because White Zaddy just got $100 million from Puffy. So that woman,
Is it really true, Mace, that that's how much she gotten out of the settlement? I heard it was
yeah,
a few
and
million dollars.
he just gave a young chick $100 million. They
She get
keep
who?
her mouth shut.
Who you get who?
Some young girl he was effing with, he gave her $100 million last weekend.
Yeah, yeah. He's finished. It's a wrap for Puffy. Once you start throwing money in the millions, it's a wrap. Sorry.
Boy, how do you like to be that white guy who Puffy's ex gave him 2 kids and $100 million to boot? That's how white men operate. That was a brilliant job by that white guy because, first of all, the black woman um, got the money from Puff. Okay, she did a great job. And number two, now that white guy don't have to do nothing for the rest of his life. His baby, well, I should say, the mother of his children got him $100 million for free. You couldn't have a better plan for White Zaddy. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't even have to do a thing. So let's be real. White men have all the luck. They're the most privileged son of the bees in the world. We're gonna have fun with white men in 2 weeks when we do uh, the white Negro. Why black women look at him at that guy as so adorable. We'll do that 2 weeks from tomorrow night. Beirut. It's the Miami with Beirut.
Play the part. Yeah, go ahead, Mace.
No, I just said that a white man, the white guy, didn't have to do a thing. His black his black mistress did the work for him. Got $100 million for free from Puffy Combs, so he don't have to work a day of his life.
Go ahead. You saying?
No, I said that was a gangster move by that
Mm-hmm.
white guy, but he used his woman to
Yeah.
get to swindle $100 million from Puffy.
Yeah. But
He
you
didn't,
see
and
that,
his
but
white ass didn't have to lift a finger.
remember, you gotta understand they're down and out at the end of the day. And like I said, when the thing happened, the lockdown, this dude's not really making no money. If he's a gym instructor and all stuff, you know damn well you have to make money by people going into your facility and getting clients. That's not really good business unless you got connect. You get me?
You know what? Let me ask this question moving forward. Will more black men wise up and know how black women really think of them, or they'll still be lost?
I think they'll get. I think they'll be lost
God damn. Why do you think that?
because I think most black men today are too gullible, mates. They're too gullible. You know.
Man, I'm just gonna be honest.
Mm-hmm.
I'm black,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm not stupid to realize that women who look like me can't stand me because I look
Yeah.
like them.
Mm-hmm.
You can't make this shit up.
Yeah. You're right.
Chaos reigns. My guest, I had Dolph Slofius up here earlier. Yeah, I think more conversations like this should be had. You agree? I mean, I'll do them. I got a whole notebook full of stuff I can do as topics.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even sweating the details.
Yeah.
But I do appreciate that you give me credit for the work I did on this one.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's some good work.
I
That was some
mean,
good work.
I appreciate that, man.
Yeah. You know, at times I tuned in the right time when I saw the thumbnail, and I said, "What Mace talking about?" Oh, wow! Look what we have here. You know, and you know, I never dedicate my own channel dealing with women that divest personally because I don't got the connects to really find these videos. You know, or anything. And I could search for it, but that takes so much time on my behalf to really
Yeah,
search
yeah.
this
A
stuff.
lot of them I hear is on TikTok.
Yeah, that's a cesspool of disaster.
Yeah, you can find a lot of the divesting videos there. They pledge their hatred for black men and their loyalty to white zaddy.
Yeah,
Yeah, you get a lot of that there. No question.
yeah. Also, gonna find some of them women might also push some fake femininity stuff too. You know, personally.
It's crazy, man. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm glad. I am sorry that I couldn't have kids from those women, but I'm
Mhm.
also glad that
Mhm.
I can avoid the headaches and the pain that they cause brothers like us, bro.
Mhm.
You know, it's just a blessing, bro. It is, man. Want to talk a little NBA?
Say
Okay.
again.
Do you want to talk a
Let's say
little
again.
NBA? No, I asked you, do you want to talk a little NBA? I know you love the NBA. Oh, you want
Here's they're trying to move Zach Levine. They say it's time to make cut ties.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah, man.
And I'm not sure what team he'll go to. I heard a rumor that the Knicks should try to take a swing at him. I heard Miami should take a swing at him. I heard LA should take a swing on him, and I heard Philadelphia should take a swing on him. Regardless where he ends up, he might be a good piece that would help you get through the playoffs. But regardless of winning a championship, I just don't see it, bro. Especially at 28 years old, personally.
I agree.
Or he probably 29. I don't know how old he's at, but yeah, I mean, he had his real good days when he was in Chicago without what's the guy name? DeRozan came on there. Once DeRozan came on the team, it kind of caused a little tension,
Him and DeRozan, right?
And if we got DeMar DeRozan is a guard, a guard forward. You know what I'm saying? And he's supposed to bring the depth to really give some punch to their offense, including Lonzo Ball. But we all know Lonzo Ball looks like his career could be done. He might come back and might play, but he's not going to be the same because he has no kneecaps. Knees.
No, I'm right here listening to you.
Yeah, he has no needs. I mean, the only people that I know that played somewhat fair and was able to win some championship was what's the guy that used to play point guard for the Clippers when he had that serious leg injury? I forgot his name again. When he ripped his whole leg, like turn it and hurt his knee.
Stevenson.
Not Stevenson. It's a 6'7" guard. You know what I'm talking
about? Paul George.
Not Paul George. It's another dude that played for the Clippers. It was years ago. This is years ago, before the Clippers became the Clippers now. 4 years ago. This is like back in the late 2000s.
I can't think.
I forgot his name, man. He light-skinned dude. He's a light-skinned dude. People might know in the chat room. Light-skinned dude.
And he tore up his whole leg?
Yeah, like his leg, he tore his knee, his leg turned awkward, did like a 360 when he fell.
Wow. I can't think about that. Who that was.
Matter of fact, let me look up my computer. Stay online. I'm gonna have to switch devices anyway. One second. Let me pull it up. I'm surprised somebody don't know this play. That tells you that he was a non-factor when he had an injury. He did win championship with the what do you call it? The Golden State Warriors, like won it twice, or probably 3 times.
You sure you're not talking about Stevenson, bro?
No, it's not. His name's not Stevenson. Someone else.
I know who it is. Livingston.
Yep.
Sean
Livingston. Yep, that's him.
Yeah, I get them mixed up. Yeah. Stevenson used to play for the Mavericks, and he won a championship on the 2011 Mavericks of the Sean Stevenson. Yeah, Livingston. Sean Livingston. Yeah.
Yeah, that's him. Yeah, that's the dude. Yeah, Sean Livingston. That's the dude. Yeah. When he had that serious injury, I mean, they said his career was actually over, and it was until he played as a backup point guard, and he had some mild success with another team that won some championships. Okay, you know what I'm saying?
Knicks about to start against the Clippers right now.
They about to do what?
They get ready to play the Clippers right now.
Right now? What time is it now?
10:35 Eastern time.
Okay.
Yeah, they're on MSG right now.
Okay.
So, yeah, man. So, I don't know. I am tired. Chaos, I appreciate you pulling up, bro. Really.
All right.
Don't worry. Not this next Saturday. I got a big football Sunday, so I'm gonna take my rest. The week after, we're gonna do the white niggas, the white Pookie and Ray Ray, who these black women think is the greatest thing in the world. Oh, I forgot the name. Was it Ruby Rose, something like that? some
Yeah.
Instagram, some what you call that bullshit? Some OnlyFans chick that this white doofy dude gave $100,000 to.
I heard about it. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll make fun of that guy and white guys like him in 2 weeks, bro. I
Okay.
appreciate you, man.
All right. All right. We'll talk later. All right.
Yeah, we will, man. Pull up later this week. We talk NBA too.
All right. Cool. All right. Cool.
All right, man. Have a great weekend, man. Good to
You,
see you.
you
Happy
too.
holidays to you, fam.
You too. Take care.
Yeah, man.
Thank you.
Be good. You too. Chaos Reign, everybody. I am done. So 305, I will see you on Tuesday. Raven Tuesday, QZ Tuesday, Mr. Appreciate you. Nicer, you was great. Dolph Slofius, appreciate the first 2 hours of convo talking about this crazy young lady right here, this psychopath, and black women like her. And you're gonna get more Saturday nights. Canes, thank you, family. You're gonna get more Saturday nights with me doing these type of topics, which I think are good topics, you know. And
Hmm.
I'm not like these other brothers who
Hmm.
duck the conversation because they want more access to black women. Unfortunately, Finn's good lookout, bro. These guys don't understand that ball game is over.
Hmm.
Brownie, I love you too, girl. She was the first one in the room tonight.
And then until you.
I'll see you Tuesday night too. For about 305. I'll text you in a few minutes, bro. Yo, Chaos, seriously, I'm out of here, bro. I appreciate you, man. Thanks, man.
All right. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Man. Good night, everybody from the Oasis. I'll see you Tuesday night, everybody.